Fala, meu querido degenerado, seja muito bem-vindo à nossa segunda aula, nosso segundo workshop aqui do Hackathon da Tom. Lembrando que é uma iniciativa da Transfero, Tether, Tom e da Vega. Então hoje a gente vai passar um pouquinho sobre como você pode criar, como você pode estruturar as melhores práticas para subir um mini app dentro do Telegram, beleza? Novamente a gente está trazendo ótimos profissionais para falar com vocês. Então pega um café, se acomoda na cadeira e se prepara que a aula já vai começar. E lembrando que, recadinhos da paróquia, vocês precisam escrever seu projeto e se inscrever dentro do Dora Rex. Exatamente, a gente quer avaliar seu projeto, mas para isso ele tem que estar inscrito dentro do Dora Rex, beleza? Então não vacila, o tempo está acabando, são $10 mil em premiação e se eu fosse você eu não perdia. Então se acomoda, pega seu cafezinho e vambora.
Yeah, hi everyone. We are live, yeah? Hi everyone, thanks for joining our workshop today. Today's topic is best practices on how to create successful Telegram mini app. And I'm happy to introduce you to our speaker, Gleb Vorontsov, who leads our Telegram mini apps team. So Gleb has lots of experience with mini apps, and he wants to share with us tips and tricks for creating apps that people love to use. So let's welcome Gleb and let's get started. Gleb, please continue.
Yeah, thank you, Vladimir, for introduction. And let me share a couple of thoughts about me. So I'm building mini app platform since 2018. Back in the days, I started as a software engineer in VK, and we create mini apps platform for VK. And since last year, I've joined Tom Foundation to improve developer experience and extend mini apps platform within Tom and Telegram ecosystem. As you know, at Tom Foundation, we have a partnership with Telegram. So we have lots of opportunities for the builders, for the developers to create beautiful mini apps, which would attract a significant amount of audience and get positive traction within Telegram users. And I hope and I wish that you will build across this hackathon really nice and popular within users mini apps, which will lead you to success. And here I will share a couple of my thoughts and my experience working together with other builders who built already successful mini apps within Telegram mini apps platform. So without further ado, let's start. And well, we're talking about testing and validating your product ideas. Of course, for the hackathon, it's not that relevant topic because you already have an idea and you're creating an app to test it. But let me clarify here, important thing, that Telegram mini apps platform is perfect for testing your product hypothesis. It's crucial to test your idea, your product idea on the real world users before you start for full-fledged development process and invest significant amount of your time into the product without testing it with real audience. And with MiniApps platform, you create a simple web application and you test it on the audience. Try to test your product as early as possible. Focus on the MVP with the main core product features and test it with your audience. Get the feedback and apply this feedback to your roadmap, to your idea validation, and focus on a user-centric development. That's really important for the success of your app. And let me introduce a case study of Dropbox. I hope you are all familiar with this application. It was quite popular before the cloud was available everywhere. But the guys launched their product with a very simple video with a demonstration about the targeted for the tech communities. And the video had just simple demonstration how the Dropbox works, how it's simple you can drag and drop your files, and they are synchronized with a server and available on other computers. And the video explained like just core concept of product. However, they weren't a real product at all. And this approach grew the audience of the product subscribers, I would say, like potential audience from 5,000 users to 75,000 users overnight. And it was like many years ago. So feel free to test the hypothesis of your ideas, not with real MVPs, but just, I don't know, like simple landing or simple video picture, because you will see how you attract audience, how users are interested in your idea. And this also will help you build a community of engaged users. But we will talk about this a bit later. Second thing is about community building. When you start building your product, for example, you already have an MVP, or you gathered an audience through some viral mechanics like Dropbox did. For example, you released a video or maybe an NFT collection, and you start attracting a new audience. And that is crucial because community is the heartbeat of any project. It drives engagement, it fosters loyalty, it accelerates the growth, and it helps to engage new users and acquire new users through the through the spread of the word. Try to attract most active users, ambassadors, influencers. You can try act as a community manager, involving users to participate in your Telegram channel, where you create different opportunities for the active users. And let's study, for example, with the Get Gems. These guys are so experienced with creating communities because they are making it since the era of MiniApps in the UK. And that's the info they provided for me as the keys to success in building a community. First of all, when you start building a community, provide people with clear rules of behavior. Without rules, community will not survive. It's important not to sweat the small stuff and immediately ban those who do not comply, because this will foster a healthy atmosphere within your community. And try to invent some kind of lore for the ecosystem, so the persons are in the know why they're gathered here, what's in common with all these persons, and why they participate in building your product. And last but not the least, come up with some simple quest tasks for the community. And it could be the tasks related to the product development, because the further strength is born between the community members and the project builders' strengths, the more they involved and they feel this important feeling of participation of product and development. And they will much more eager to introduce your product to other users and acquire the audience and help you greatly with this. So once again, try to build strong community. Don't forget about user incentives, not only for community members, but for the whole audience. And well, for example, you can introduce game asset trading for the early adopters. So like the early adopters of your apps will receive some significant game assets as an early users of your product. And for example, with the Egg Fight Club, it's a game from Get Games. With this approach, with the community-based approach, they received 1.2 million monthly active audience, with almost 200K daily active users. During this first season, 8 million X as compressed NFTs were minted for the community, and the highest price of sold egg was 55 TON. Well, moving on next, we have an MVP, we have our Telegram channel with community, and now we are heading to the creating of the bot. Simple and important things. First, create a simple and recognizable icon, because users will be searching for your bot through Telegram's channel, and the icon should be recognizable and catchy, easy to be recognized by the users when they swiftly and fastly scrolling through the list of their chats. And don't forget about new audience. When the user enters your bot for the first time, he doesn't know the value, he doesn't know the benefit of the product, he doesn't know anything. Try to introduce the main features, the main values, and the main benefits for the user in the first messages from the bot. So it's really crucial to introduce at least an image, but it'd be much better if you introduce some moving messages. For example, you can use GIF and MP4 as an illustration what your app can do and what value user will receive from your app. Because once again, when user launch your app, through the traffic from the organic or viral, most of the times he doesn't know nothing about your app, and it's your job to introduce what the values and benefits of your app. Next thing is locale. Of course, we target mostly English-speaking audience, but still there are lots of local markets and users don't speak English. They can speak only Mandarin, they can speak only Russian, Ukrainian, I don't know, French, Italian, Spanish, whatsoever. If you have the resources, consider applying certain locale for the communication with the user within the bot. You can configure, for example, your description with following methods. They're available in the screen. They're available through the Telegram API. And for the mini app, you can recognize the locale of the user through the start params. We'll talk about this a bit later. And let's assume user decides, okay, your bot is valuable, your bot seems interesting, and user launched the mini app. Don't forget to onboard user even to the mini app, because once again, user still maybe is confused about values and benefits of your mini app, or user could be confused with the interface of your mini app. So it's nice and it's crucial for you as a business to reach the audience and keep this audience within your app if you introduce them to the all main features and all the UI available within your app. It's an important role to educate and inform users, provide the clear explanation, tutorial, guides, and FAQs about Web3 concepts within your app, because they're still very complex for the most of the audience. Of course, we have a significant amount of degens, Web3 degens, who can figure out themselves how to act with DeFi projects or play-to-earn projects. But still, we are building the mass adoption ecosystem with mass audience, and it's important to educate this audience with all these concepts and the basics of your apps and Web3. Great example on Telegram MiniApps platform, it's Fancy Battles bot. And they do, I would say, two important things to onboard user. First, they introduce with welcome coins for the user within their app. So each user who launched the Fancy bot for the first time, they receive, I would say, 20 fancies. And that motivates user to explore app on themselves and invest these coins, which we receive for free, to something new. And this helps to retain audience all the time. And secondly, they have a guided walkthrough for the basics of their mini app. So they try to motivate users to make their first bet on some event with these free coins, with the step-by-step guides and tooltips how the user can do it. And next topic I would like to discover is about app launch. There are 4 different times how we can launch Telegram mini app within Telegram platform, and there are some tricks in all these types. First type, it's menu button. It's available in Telegram bot near the attach menu, like easy recognizable blue button. And when user clicks this button on the bottom sheet, mini app is launched. You can set this button in the bot folder with the set menu button command. Second option is direct link. Not everyone uses, but I highly recommend to create a direct link to a Telegram mini app, not to the bot, because this creates less steps for the user to launch a mini app, and it's better for the conversion rate. And if the user launched the mini app directly, it will still subscribe to your bot channel. So within bot folder, create a link for your mini app directly, and it will be like t.me, the name of the bot, / and the name of application. Next thing, it's inline keyboard button. Most of the time you can notice it when the bot sends you a message and have a button to launch the app. Important thing, don't forget to use Telegram web app param when you set in this inline keyboard button. Otherwise, Telegram will treat this link to the mini app as a link to the website, and it will introduce a user with some pop-up clarifying if the user wants to launch the application. If the proper params set, check the documentation. There will be no optional alerts when user launch the application. And same thing with keyboard button. The only difference is that keyboard button is located under the text input of the bot. Okay, just short illustration. When you use proper params, your mini app will be launched directly. But when you use the link, there is a different icon in the top right corner. It is like arrow. And when you click the button, you see this alert would be launched before the user. So if you use the right web app param, there will be a square icon in the top right corner of the button, and mini app would be launched directly. And the other thing when we launch an application is crucial for the success of your app. By default, mini apps launched in a native component called bottom sheet, and it represents draggable from bottom to top block, which could be expanded to the entire screen size. But by default, all mini apps launched in this bottom sheet and part of the screen. So use Telegram mini apps API method expand to expand your app to the full screen size as soon as the app loaded. And it would be much more convenient for the user. And don't forget about platform versions. Platform versions update Telegram occurs asynchronously, and with each new version, new methods, events, and other related params can be added or changed. So when you use new features, it's necessary to check the support before calling the methods. And launch param. I mentioned them when we can check the locale. Launch params is a set of params passed by the native Telegram application to the mini app. There are many useful information there, and this information very useful for the analytics. So when you publish your the link to your bot or mini app in other channels or promote it somehow, don't forget to use startup param or startup param. This will help you to understand the traffic sources and the potential channels where you can expand and grow the user acquisition strategy. And let's talk about UI a bit. We are going to launch native UI components library for React to create beautiful Telegram mini apps which follow Telegram design guidelines. This will help you to inherit the look and feel of Telegram and ensure that transition is seamless between native client and the mini app. Because according to the researchers, most of the time, users don't feel the difference between mini apps and native Telegram client for the basic, for the most significant part of users, it's still a Telegram client. And if you create and inherit Telegram design guidelines, its users feel much more confident and they trust more for your MiniApps. MiniApps is much more trustworthy than other ones who not follow these guidelines. And don't forget to use native components provided by Telegram MiniApps platform. For example, back button is crucial to use this if your app consists of numerous screens. So if you navigate user within your app, let the user to move back through the history of navigation using this back button. And there is a main button. It's a great button to convince user for some key actions. It has a higher conversion rate than other buttons created within web app itself, because it looks so native, and when user make a decision, for example, to do a checkout or do a key action, he trusts more for the main button from the Telegram native component. We did the researches, so use this component, but be accurate. Use it only for key actions. And also, if your app, for example, have a settings section or some utilities section, you can use the settings button. It's a native way for the user to navigate within your app and go to the settings section. And the last component is pop-up. It's a small component with a title, message, and up to 3 customizable buttons. Don't invent bicycle. Don't invent your own pop-ups. Use just native pop-ups. It's so convenient and it's better for user experience. And also, Telegram provides access to the palette and color to improve your MiniApp look and feel. You can use it so the header of the MiniApp web view would be the same as the web app itself. Or you can apply color frame of the user, because this will still improve the look and feel and build a trustful bond between you and user. And okay, we have a community. We launched a MiniApp and we acquire some significant amount of audience through the viral, organic, or even advertisement channels. We have some audience, but now we need to keep this audience using our MiniApp. And the best practice here is user retention. So to user retention strategies, you can send messages from your bot to the user. Well, there are some key moments here. Telegram API has limits, so think about chunks, batches, and all the best practices of the software engineering when you're utilizing API for messages. Next one, when you're creating a message for the user, feel free to use emojis, custom stickers, but not too much, of course, and use GIFs and pics because they all increase conversion rate for the users to click the button or the link in your message. And don't forget to use an inline button for all the messages you send, so you can launch MiniApp in a convenient way and share it with his friends. And important things to consider: do not send more than one retention push in 24 hours. And consider user time zone based on the locale or an IP data. It's best time for all the users to receive the push messages between 5 and 7 p.m. according to the researchers. And always check the data on your notifications. If conversion rate at your message is less than 10%, you are doing something wrong and you need to provide some new strategies, idea, and content for your messages. And one of the last topics I would like to highlight is payment. There are two options for you to check out user within Tone and Telegram ecosystem. First one is a wallet pay. It's a Tone-based platform which allows for users to seamlessly onboard into crypto payments with Tone. just simple checkout when user can top up their wallet with some crypto and then pay for digital goods within your app. And second option is on space. It's self-custody wallet. It also allows MiniApps to authorize user with the wallet and call smart contracts. More information about it on the Ton Connect. And well, I think one of the important things of Ton Connect flow is to remember create return strategy, because wallet is still MiniApp. So it works like that. User launches your MiniApp, clicks the connect wallet button, and it's transferred to the other MiniApp, to the wallet MiniApp. In the wallet MiniApp, user provides the opportunity to connect his wallet to your MiniApp, and after connection established, there should be a button or option to get back to previous MiniApp, and this provides with a TVA return O. Don't forget to provide TVA return URL, so you are 100% sure that users will get back to you after they went to the wallet. And that's basically it. Ready, set, build. Let's build beautiful and successful MiniApps together. Don't hesitate to reach me out or community with any questions. And thank you for your time. And now I think we have some time for Q&A section.
Awesome. Huge thanks to Gleb. Yeah, we are now ready to take your questions. And I remind you that additionally, we are giving away a pool of 100 Ton coins at the end of our workshop series. So the more questions you ask, the better your chances of winning. And if you watch this video in recording, you can ask too in the comments. We count it too. So yeah, and of course, don't forget, we are also running an online hackathon right now, and you can still join us. The deadline for registration is April 30th. Okay, now I see one question is how to prevent the app from closing by sweeping down.
Well, there are two options here. First option, in the web app sections of params, you can set alert if the user is willing to swipe down. So just check the documentation. There is like close or something. I don't know like the real name, but it's accessible for all the web app parameter is Boolean, like true or false. And if you set it to the right way, user will be asked if he consider closing the app as well. And also there are other options, for example, listening to the scroll events and preventing them to fire. So even then the user is trying to swipe down, the app won't close. But it's tricky way, once again. The easiest way to set this Boolean param to launch the alert before user close the MiniApp by swiping down. I think we have like next question is about I think it's about hackathon. Like, should I register even I'm not good at coding, but just have an idea? Well, you can consider joining us in a hackathon, but it'd be crucial for you to find a team. Maybe within the community, you can find the guys who will share your idea and find it really promising. So you can join as a team and create something crucial. I think there are examples on hackathon. Then participants join community of hackathon only with the idea, but they can find the team to implement it all together.
Yeah, and I can add that there is a topic like networking and team formatting in our main group in Telegram. So you can introduce your idea there and find your teammates. Yeah, there is question to Dora Hack. Does Dora has its own mini app on Telegram? I don't know. Okay, I ask them. Okay, next question I see, how to prevent the web app content selection, like for text copying, for all app on long pressing the app button.
Let me just read it. I'm really confused. How to prevent the web app content selection, like for text copying, for the whole app on a long pressing button. Really don't know. And actually, it's like example of terrible UX, because we live in the 2024. Any user can make a screenshot and copy this text with a text recognizer, and like doing like this, we're making life for the user much harder. Like, I don't know the reason why we should prevent user from text copying or something. This is just actually like basic action user should do with within any web app.
Okay, I see that there are no questions more. So, Gleb, thank you again. And if you will have questions, you can drop them in the comments, and we will answer at the end of our workshop series, because we have last our workshop will be about QA. So we will answer for all. Okay, thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.